Good evening, Hanman Rao. So we are here once more to continue with our recordings on Anna's family and Anna's life. Okay, we have already made 20 episodes. This is the 21st episode. We have come long way. Last, if you remember, last four episodes we made as the first set of episodes on one of the personality traits of Professor Srinivasa Rao. That is his shrewdness or savviness of handling the family finances and building a good fortune for the whole family. That was the aspect we covered. First, we thought in three episodes we'll finish, but we had some more things to share. So, fourth episode. So, four episodes we made. That became one set. So now what we want to do today is the second personality trait of Professor Srinivasa Rao is regarding his uh, religious bent of mind and his upbringing and how the whole family was involved in religious activities and spiritual values. Okay, that is what we wanted to cover. So this is the first episode in that short series of second set. Yes, sir.
So today I'm talking about my father's traits, one of the traits that is philosophy and pious nature that was inbuilt into the family from the very beginning
Okay.
of maybe our family was if we trace back, it is about 200 years back. Maybe we had a lot of land. That is what I was told. We had 1,000 acres of land in the fertile Kodiveri belt. Very very near the banks of River Bhavani, a very fertile tract of land there. So we are a big zamindari family, which was owning such a big property there.
Okay.
So we are very rich and known in the region. Nobody owns such a big land.
It is your great grandfather.
Great grandfathers. Great grandfathers.
That means
That means Hanuman.
your grandfather.
Grandfather was Hanuman Rao. His father was Rangappa.
Ah.
His father was Sinappa.
Ah.
So Sinappa's family was he had other brothers also.
So you have deep rooted in Kodiveri.
Rooted in Kodiveri and that area, and that family was about 7 brothers were there. Like
large family.
Sometimes we feel history repeats itself. So now also we are again 8 brothers and 4 sisters. Same like that. The name also is similar because one he was directly descendant of this one, and his brothers were like Rangappa. So his father was Rangappa, and then Sinappa, and all these people were brothers, and they were owning 1,000 acres.
Okay.
So what happened was, if they want to sell, no party will approach because so much of money they have to pay.
At some point of time they had to sell to give to the children.
To give to children, and maybe they were having overflow to manage, which is difficult and all. But they enjoyed a good life. For example, Hari, one of the grandfather, was fond of horses. So he was enjoying with lot of buying horses and all. So he had such luxurious laying great ancestors. So this 1,000 acres, they finally found a party in this Palani temple, Devasthanam. They came forward to buy it. So Palani Devasthanam, one of the richest temples in Tamil Nadu.
South India.
South India, and one of the important temples of Tamil Nadu.
Correct.
So they were able to afford that.
No, especially the Coimbatore and belt people and Karur. Up to that, the devotees for Palani is throughout
Yes, correct. So
rural area. Palani is an important place
Palani
to
is
visit.
important place and it is a very important pilgrimage center.
Yes.
So the Palani Devasthanam people bought our land for 1,000 acres. Most of it they bought. So then they had how to transfer that much of money in gold coins. I was told by my auntie, Fraser Town auntie, that is Saraswati Ammal, the sister of my father. So she used to narrate to me that it came on elephant back, gold coins,
Thank goodness.
and with lot of
Protection.
lot of protection, this guard and all those things. They came without security. They came and they delivered. Of course, then what happened was remaining, we had some land to ourselves. So one of the piece of land came out, Senapa. So that 17.5 acres of land, he got paddy fields and some 4 or 5 acres of fruit orchard, that is mango orchard, by the side of River Bhavani. So that he inherited, and then that inheritance, what happened was that he passed on to his this one.
Son.
So his son, only son, that is my father, Srinivasa Rao. So they used to tell Sinappa Tota. And my father name is also Sinappa, that is Srinivasa Rao. My
Great grandfather.
Great grandfather. So his name, I
Okay,
got.
so he passed on to
Rangappa, who passed on to Hanumantarao. And Hanumantarao passed on to this, Srinivasa Rao and Saraswati Ammal development.
Those are the only two children.
Those two children, and he, my father, managed her portion of the land also.
That
after
we
giving
talked.
to
We
Budhiji
talked,
and all
yeah.
those things. So this Palani, tracing the back to Salani, this sort of philosophical or godly this one has come into the family. Hanumantrao, what he did was he built a Hanuman temple by the side of river Bhavani in those good old days. It is called Vayudevara temple. Hanumanta. Hanumanta is Vayudevara. So he built a temple, a small temple at that time. But now this my brother Surya used to visit Kodiveri also because he was supplying textile chemicals which he was manufacturing in Bangalore and giving it to all those Tirupur and other areas. So he used to visit Coimbatore, this Kodiveri. There was a textile mill, leading textile mill there. So in that connection, he has gone and he has visited this Hanuman
Even
temple.
visited this temple.
He has visited this temple and did puja also. He gave for Abhishekam and all those things. So then afterwards,
much later,
and afterwards I came to know from grandchildren of Fraser Town auntie that Jaggu and the other people are there, who are Jaggu and Ramachandra and Sridhar. Some of the people they also visited this one. They take photographs and they told this is what is your
ancestor Hanumantrao
built Hanumantrao temple. Like that they told. So it is so that temple, that tradition of the Palani temple continued even to my grandfather Hanumantrao, that he built a temple devoted to Hanuman. And my father himself, when he was born, see, he was first he got a girl child only. My Hanumantrao got a great child. Was very beautiful, like called as Bhagirathi. And then she was married at a very young age, and she was very fair and beautiful, supposed to be very beautiful. But unfortunately, she died giving birth during childbirth. So then what happened? Then he didn't have children for some time. Afterward, then he wanted a male child. As you know, it is a tradition of Indian families to have male
to aspire for.
To aspire for male child, and he in fact, my Fraser Town aunt used to tell, he threatened here is Tangamma, his wife, that if you don't get a male child, I'll get married to somebody else.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to get a male child. So then in that panic situation, she went to Erode, where there is a Raghavendra temple. Tangamma went to Raghavendra Swami temple to do seva. So there she did intense seva. That means morning, going and taking bath in the Kaveri river, and wet cloth, then going around the pradakshina, doing so many things for 1 week. Like that she did continuous prayers and with all
Means faith and
faith
prayers.
and prayers and all those things. The prayers were finally answered, and my father was born.
Yeah.
So like that,
Sort
he
of
was born out of Raghavendra Swami grace.
faith and prayers.
Raghavendra Swami grace, he was born, ran his blood. So that he in later years, in early 40s, that made him to be associated with the building of Rama temple. Right after Sri Ramanavas, one house afterwards.
In Bangalore.
In Bangalore, in Gandhinagar.
Gandhinagar.
Next to our Sri Rama Nivas, there was one house, and next to that, a vacant plot was there. So what happened was at that time there was what is called, instead of residents association, nowadays is called as area association. So there was one ratepayers association.
Ratepayers association.
Which is recognized by the municipality, Bangalore municipality. So there my father, B.B. Naidu, a prominent citizen of Gandhinagar, Ramachara and others were members of that. So then they approached with the municipality with the application that we have to build a Rama temple here, and please. So at that time the site next to our house there was an empty site.
Right.
So they granted that site.
The municipality allotted
but they put a rider or a condition that you can build this one, but you should have a reading room, free reading room in that place for the citizens of that area. On that condition, we give you. So you construct the temple also, but may allot a separate place
see,
for
there's
that.
the civic community.
Civic
they would like to
community,
put some sort of a usage for everyone.
So that also is answered. Then what happened was, then of course contributions from the main members,
Prominent.
the main members of the committee. Then offshoot of this temple, Sri Rama Temple Committee was formed, and president was B.B. Naidu, and my father was secretary of the temple, and Siva Ramachar became treasurer, and some more members were the residents of Gandhinagar. When Lakshmi Jewelry Mark, one person was there. So all those people were members of this committee. So they made a committee, and soon collecting of some people from the area also they collected, and they started building the temple. So they got white granite for the building of this one, and this temple itself was like an open temple. So when you go from the road only, you can directly see the Rama this one, idols of Rama, Lakshmana, Sita, and Hanuman. So the Gopuram was made by artisans from Tamil Nadu, specialist people who were doing and they made a colorful Gopuram, very colorful, not unlike traditional. You cannot say traditional South Indian temple, not like the old temples. It was a modern this one. It was an open type of design. So there was a full. You can see the prakaram. You can see where you can do pradakshina, straight away gate, and you can see the god. And it was a fairly big site. So behind the site there was open space. They put asbestos sheet and made a hall. This one, and behind that also there was place. So a priest, a quarter for the priest for his permanent residence, so that he should reside in the temple only. That was the concept. And by the side a big portion was there. So there was one cooperative society opposite ours in a building owned by Central Jail, government building. So there a long time a society was there. There one Singha Ingar was there. Singha Ingar was the manager, and that ration shop that shifted to this place. So they become our tenant in the back portion. And for entry to that, there was a passage after the right hand side. There was a passage directly independent access to the society, and there was a veranda. There was mesh work was there. So place one Narayan Rao tailor was there, a Marathi tailor. So he also shifted his there paying some rent. That open
So
veranda.
rent paying to tenants.
Yes, and he's giving small rent, of course. He was in that of course, protected area in that veranda. He put up his shop, tailor shop. So that was the idea, and this hall was used for various functions of temple and all those things. Right hand corner of the hall was devoted for the reading room.
Ready.
They put a temporary partition like, and we used to get all the leading papers, English and Kannada. So morning onward, many people will go there. In fact, I also used to go there to read some newspapers. Like there was, we used to get Hindu, Mail, so many Deccan Herald also. Deccan Herald, of course, Deccan Herald we used to get in the house was by virtue of Panna being employee of Deccan Herald. We used to get a free copy, and we used to get Hindu from very old days. So Hindu
he was a
also we used to
subscriber
get,
to Hindu.
but this Deccan Herald he used to get next day because he will get the free paper when he goes for the work. Today's paper tomorrow only we will get.
Correct.
So he will get. So I used to read.
Because by the time he comes back to the house, it would not have been
Night,
printed.
so night,
No, it would not have been printed.
Yeah, night time. So he will get. So next the previous day's copies he will get like that. But I used to go to the reading room to get the latest news and all. I was crazy of seeing. So this was going on, and this hall was for all the functions and all. The one who did Kumbhabhishekam was one Kodan Ramachar. He was hailing from a place called the Alsurpet. Alsurpet is near Corporation.
Okay.
So he was in a temple connected with the temple, but he was a great Sanskrit scholar, Agama Pandit. He knew all the rituals for making Kumbhabhishekam and all. So he was associated with that, and V.B. Naidu got him. He had some contact
for the Kumbhabhishekam, consecration of the temple, new temple.
And V.B. Naidu was connected with one more temple in that area. So he knew Kodan Ramachar and he got him.
Right.
So they did a grand function, number of days for
inaugurating the
and
temple.
Afterwards, what he did was his son-in-law, one Narsimurti Bhattar. So he put him as the priest.
Priest here for full time.
For full time, he was a young person at that time. And one of the good qualities of Narsimurti Bhattar is he used to keep the temple spick and span. Every day he used to wash, and it was kept very neat. And our house being very near, next to the temple, my father being the secretary and even Dharma kartha of the temple, they kept a garbage bureau of the temple property in our room. Not the busy room, other room.
And the bedroom.
Bedroom, my father's bedroom. And they used to keep there. And Narsimurti Bhattar used this temple jewels like costly crowns, silver crowns and all were kept there. And so costly cloth. So only on special days he will use the special.
So that will be drawn.
Other days he will put other crowns that polished or this one. So that he used to use those crowns for other days, daily wear. So daily wear. So he
on special occasions,
he used to take all the jewels. He used to come in the night and take all the things. So this was going on, and there was one more was hundi. So my father was in charge of hundi collection. So every month or 2 months once, he will open the film. So that time we used to be, it was a gala day for all of us. All the children will go there and we'll sit and we'll great happy. You will have the key and you will open the steel. It was embedded in the
ground.
So in the ground and it will open and we used to get all denominations of note,
coins,
some jewels and changes, small coins, everything we used to count and all this thing.
Segregate.
Then he used to make in the record. He will write in the register. My father will not do, so all of us will be helping.
You will be helping.
So that was a ritual.
It's a great occasion for the children.
And this Sri Ramanavami time was a grand festival time for all of us. So morning onwards, the whole temple premises will be washed, cleaned, and all this mango leaves, everything will be put there, and there will be loudspeaker will be put on.
Flower decoration.
So all the Rama songs and all the things will be blaring. The loudspeaker will be blaring for the morning, and then there will be also this Abhishekam and all those things will be done. And one of the prominent person in our area was Sita Lakshmi Hall. Yeah, silk saw this showroom in Chickpet. So it was a very big, it was a leading showroom. Everybody will tell, you want to buy silk sarees, means go to Sita Lakshmi Hall. It was a very prominent shop. They had the house in 4th Cross.
That owner had the
fourth. That big family was living in 4th Cross. So they used to give big donation for this function. Sri Ramanavami. So naturally, their whole family will come and all those things. So they will participate from the morning only. The whole women folk, the children, that all the people will come there. So this function. So we also used to go to the morning Abhishekam is over. We will all participate in the Abhishekam, and followed by very good prasadams like Chitranam, then this Panaka, then Majjige, Neer Majjige, all those things will be given some juice. A lot of people, because many people would have participated in contributing also. Lot of people from Gandhinagar residents will come. And the morning, one of the prominent person who used to come was Dr. Rajkumar. Because
the actor
Rajkumar, and he used to, because he had his office, film office was in Gandhinagar. Now also it is there, Vajreshwari combines. Vajreshwari combines. So he was there, and he used to come early in morning, 9 o'clock like that. On one occasion, I have seen him. Not any crowd was there. I saw Rajkumar walking and he was there, and he had the darshan. He was putting silk those.
Even in those days, he was famous.
He was famous from the very beginning. The first film he was in Leelavati is maybe 45, 47, 48 only. So he was a famous.
By that time, you became.
He was a star. He was a star at that time. Famous star at that time. But,
so he was there, and you could meet him closely.
I could see him very close angles. And he was putting silk shirt and silk jibba, silk dhoti. Dhoti he was coming, and he did that. And the evening, one of the prominent person used to come was our Nepal king's relation. His uncle or something like that. Very close relation.
Nepal king means in
Nepal
those days.
Tribhuvan or somebody else. King Tribhuvan or somebody was there. And in the 40s he was the king or something like that. And then now also King Tribhuvan name is given for university and other places in Kathmandu.
Correct.
So he is his close relation. So he had a house in
his close relation were living in
Alsur.
They
had a palace. So they used to come. Evening they used to visit. And he used to come, he was quite old at that time also, uncle means. So he used to put the typical Nepali cap and jibba and all those
their
things. His family used
dress.
to come. And I don't know, like custom, I used to see him also in the evening. So he used to simply lot of bundles of rupee notes, he used to throw on the garden.
No, see the point is Nepal is connected with Ramayana because Sita is from Nepal, no. Sita, Janakpuri was located in those days in that region.
Correct.
So they feel they are the descendants of the Sita, Janaka's kingdom, in those days.
Correct.
So they feel they are the Sambandhi.
That's correct.
So they bring even this Ayodhya temple, what was built recently. They brought lot of what I should say, Sidana. Correct.
Because girls have seen this person.
So they are specially attached. That's why they would have come.
They would have come, and they used to come every year. Used to visit, and they used to throw bundles of note on Rama and gods standing outside this one. So I have seen him like that. So that person was one more person. And following that Ramanavami grand celebration, there was 1 week of function in the temple, like pravachanas by leading people and music programs. So 1 week, about a week, and some of the people used to be, without any money, they will come. They were for Rama temple. And one such.
See, that is a tradition. People are attached to Ramayana and Sri Rama throughout the country. Some of them they feel they should contribute in some way.
Right. One of the prominent person who Pravachana Garar was Jaitirthachar. Jaitirthachar is, of course, he became later on, he became Swamiji also. Following our Purana Padachar, who was Vidya Payanidhi Tirtha. Afterwards, he became the Swamiji of
Vyasaraja Matta.
So he became.
It is situated in
Sosale. Earlier Sosale, afterwards shifted to Trimakudu Narsipura, T. Narsipura. During the regime of our Vidya Payanidhi Tirtha, they shifted there, and the banks of the Triveni Sangama, this is again Triveni Sangama, Trimakudu Narsipura. There is a 3 rivers meet, Kaveri, Kapila, and Spatika, one invisible. Like what you get Sangam in North
Saraswati,
India.
yeah.
North India Sangam. It is also Sangam.
Somewhat
So
similar.
it is confluence of that. And there is a Narsimha temple there only. That is called as Gunja Narsimha.
Okay.
Gunja Narsimha means if you visit the temple after that bath or this one in that tank, you get more punya than going to Kashi. Gunja means Kurivindamani. They tell small bit more than what you get punya of going to.
So that is in T. Narsipura.
So Jaitirthachar
Was the person who was performing Upanyasa in our Sri Rama temple. Later on, he became
So
he became a Swamiji. Attached to the Vyasaraja.
Vyasaraja Swamiji.
At that time, it was in Sosale.
So at that time, it was in Sosale. So Jaitirthachar was a very good scholar, Sanskrit scholar, and he has studied and is one of the specialties ringing tone. He used to sing or even to talk such a pleasant voice. It is very attractive.
You can keep on hearing.
You can keep on and his voice was like that. Is a peculiar signature tone, not like the other singers he used to do, but he's had a very good effect on the people. So he used to give pravachana. He has also given pravachana in Rama temple.
Rama temple.
One of the prominent musicians was T.R. Mahalingam. So he was a Mali. So he was one of the famous flute
player.
So the crowd was overflowing up to the road, and he got more intoxicated, and he used to sing up to later. He used to sing by himself up to 12 o'clock, more than midnight. He used to sing.
Yeah, see, all the singers, great singers, even Bhimsen Joshi, T.R. Mahalingam. See, they are devoted to music. They get energy when the listeners enjoy, and they want more and more and more. That mood catches them. So they keep on singing. Even early morning up to 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, they sing. So that is how the good musicians, big musicians, they get energized by the audience. So T.R. Mahalingam is one such person.
So that person also is given. And after this cultural and all these programs, there used to be a day when the gods will be taken out. That is an
Utsavamurti.
Utsavamurti will be taken. Utsavamurtis of Rama, Lakshmana, and Sita and Hanuman. So Utsavamurti used to take. But since we didn't have our chariot of our own, we used to borrow from one of the temples, and they will do the flower decoration and all those things on this one.
So grand occasion.
On the grand occasion, evening only they will start building this one, and people, the Narasimurti Bhattar and others will sit on this one, and that it will start about 7:30, 8 o'clock like that. My father, being the secretary and Dharma kartha, used to lead the procession. So he was muddy, he was putting kachapaya and all those things. So he used to do, and there was a mela tada and all those things will be there on this one, and color lights will be there with the generator. So it will go along with that, and then there will be an electricity person will be having a big stick to clear the way for
long pole.
Those are, there should not be any untoward happening, and people will drag the chariot. Some strong boys used to be, and they will turn by turn. They used to pull the chariot on the roads, and they used to go all around roads, Gandhinagar. Because they used to never leave, because only 6 roads are there, 2 main roads are 3, 4 main.
They will cover that.
So it will go. So it will be well past midnight only by the time it comes. And my father and some other members also will go like that on the procession. So it was a grand function at that time. So what I want to tell you is that that was like that function. So my father was intimately connected with all these activities of temple. And all those functions, and it was a very holy temple. Gods were very nice to look at, and once some people tried to thief, the thieves entered, opened the door in the night, and they took all the jewels from all the gods, Rama, Lakshmana, Sita. But the moment another Muslim person who was afterwards got told in the court the same thing.
In the court?
In the court itself, open court only told.
Ah.
I don't know. We wanted to remove from Hanuman also, but there was something we could not touch the Hanuman. We shock, something like a shock. We got a shock. So we didn't. They didn't touch any jewels of Hanuman. And later on, we got all the jewels, of course, back after that tape and all that thing. So this shows that the power was there, the God, and it became a very famous temple. Our this one.
Even now it is there.
Even now it is a famous temple. Of course, the same family the continues to do puja and all this thing. So we had my father continuously associated with the affairs of the temple, and we had given the place also for keeping the jewels and all those things. So it was continuing, and now the next generation of people also. Even I was connected with some of the meetings I used to go.
Okay.
First, VB Naidu, his son, his adopted son, became a president, and some other Gandhi residents were there. I used to go there, and Upendra, my brother Upendra, also is continuously connected with that even today. So like that, we are having continuous, and as far as we are concerned, almost every Ramanavami day, some of my sister Janaki, myself, Satish, and all, we visit the temple on Ramanavami day especially.
Or whenever you are
when we
together, you are
honored,
there. Yeah.
we are honored. We still, because the person is continuing. That
They know about the background.
son is continuing to do puja. Of course, he has become older, so we used to continue. So if you take the background of my father, so this one aspect of his pious nature is connection with all the temples, and he was a great devotee of Rama. He was he used to follow the ideals of Rama throughout his life. His life is also an example. He never used to lie. He's very systematic life, very much devoted like Rama. He was, and he another god he used to this one close to his heart was Venkateswara. So these two gods had a special place in his heart. In his heart. Yeah. And that is the nature, one of the aspects of nature I'm telling. In further episodes, we'll touch on other aspects of his pious nature.
Right.
ರಾಮನ ಅವತಾರ ರಘುಕುಲ ಸೋಮನ ಅವತಾರ ರಾಮನ ಅವತಾರ ರಘುಕುಲ ಸೋಮನ ಅವತಾರ ನಿರುಪಮ ಸಂಯಮ ಜೀವನ ಸಾರ ಹರಿಪುದು ಭೂಮಿಯ ಭಾರ ರಾಮನ ಅವತಾರ ಸಹಜಾತರು ಮೂವರು ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣ ಶತ್ರುಘ್ನ ಭರತ ರಾಮನ ಅವತಾರ ರಘುಕುಲ ಸೋಮನ ಅವತಾರ